My name's Carolyn Life, and this is my best friend Mindy.
Hey.
And we're going to talk about some books that I'm currently selling on my Pango. And right now we're running a sale, which is...
You spend $10 or more, you get $6 off. Or if you spend $20, at least $20, then you get free shipping. Okay, so here's our first book. Joy Fielding, Now You See Her. Have you read this one before?
And I think she's a thriller author.
You want me to read the...
Yeah.
Okay, 50-year-old Marcy Taggart's life is in shambles. 2 years ago, her 21-year-old daughter, Devon, perished in a canoeing accident. Oh, my. Her body was never found in the icy waters of Georgian Bay. Oh, it sounds familiar. We'll get to that later. And as a result, Marcy has never fully accepted her death. She continues to see the young woman's face in crowds and has even stopped strangers on the street, certain she has finally discovered her long-lost daughter. Now in Ireland, on what was originally intended to be a celebration of her 25th wedding anniversary, if, that is, her husband had not left her for another woman, Marcy again thinks she sees her daughter casually strolling past her on the sidewalk. So begins Marcy's desperate search to find Devon, to find herself and to find the disturbing truth that might, in the end, be her only salvation. Now you see her vividly displays Fielding's rare talent for creating the kind of tension, suspense, and compelling heroine. There's something on here. Readers crave, riveting from start to finish. It's one fans won't want to miss.
So if you want to read that mystery and figure out why that lady's life is falling apart and whether she's really going to find her husband. Kind of sounds like that movie,
Sounds like a show we watched last night where the guy was lost.
The Double Jeopardy with maybe kind of, I don't know. But if you want to check that out and find out more, I get a lot of my books from like garage sales and little things, and sometimes people give me books. Or
we do the libraries.
When I go to the free little libraries, I'll swap stuff.
Swap our books.
And if I see things that are interesting.
1 for 1. Put a book, take a book.
Yeah.
Put a book, take 2 books. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, next up we have Black Girl Power.
This one.
You read this one?
Looks really interesting.
You haven't read it?
I just picked it up because it looks really nice, and I liked the cover.
It feels pretty. Nice too.
I liked her braids.
I like the way the books feel sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Okay, well, there's not much there.
Maybe.
Oh, no, this is not. Okay. I'm just going to read this short description. Black Girl Power is bringing your favorite stuffed animal to your first real sleepover, escaping an eerie dollhouse that got you trapped inside, making new friends one magical baked good at a time, finding the courage to dance to the beat of your own drum, and more. From 15 legendary Black women, authors comes a dazzling collection of epic adventures, heartwarming friendships, the best and worst parts of growing up, and the power we find in the everyday. Okay.
Oh, that sounds kind of interesting. So it's like a little
call it a
story, like a compilation of little stories.
Okay, well that's interesting. Glad we read that.
Hello, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Robin Williams. Hey, I thought you died. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He said hi.
So, that's another book. And usually all my books are priced pretty reasonably. I don't think there's anything on there at the highest above $17, so.
No, and that one that was 17, someone else was selling it for 25, so. Next, The God of Small Things. Well, let's see what I can read. If there's a little on the back. It talks about. Yeah, let's see if there's something inside. Let's see. People talk about how they liked it. Let's see. Well, let's read the back. Yeah. Okay. It says offers such. Okay. USA Today says offers so much magic, mystery, and sadness that literally this reader turns the last page and decided to reread it immediately. It's that hauntingly wonderful. We should start a book series and start reading a book every day, huh? Outstanding, Newsweek says. A glowing first novel.
Oh, it's a debut.
Washington Post Book World says. A splendid and stunning debut. Okay, John Updike, the New Yorker, said a novel of real ambition must invent its own language, and this one does. A Tiger Woodson debut. And last but not least, New York Times Book Review says the quality of Miss Roy's narration is so extraordinary, at once so morally strenuous and so imaginatively supple, that the reader remains enthralled all the way through.
I love the cover of this
Hi,
book.
Melody Gills.
It's so pretty.
Gills, yeah. And Methane Bomb. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh, that's always on the internet.
What?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Are you going on a jet? Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, well. Human. Hi, I'm a Nigerian prince. Went to Kenya over the weekend and lost my wallet. Can you send me a cool 500? Oh. Okay, next book.
Next book.
The Floating Girls. Hi, Mac. Mac said hi.
Hello. I hope everybody's enjoying this little review of my books that are on sale.
Oh, it's a meme, he said. Okay, a meme. I'll have to look it up. A meme. A meme. Floating Girls. Okay, you read this one?
I just thought the cover looked interesting.
Okay, want to read it?
Sometimes that's how I do. I pick books. I just look at the covers and decide whether they look interesting or not.
If they're pink or have a pretty mermaid on them, I like them. I don't read them though, but I like them. Maybe, okay. The backwaters of Georgia hold many buried secrets, but they won't stay buried forever. One hot, sticky summer in Bledsoe, Georgia, 12-year-old Kay Whitaker stumbles across a stilt house in a neighboring marsh, and upon Andy Weber, a boy about her age. Oh, okay. And upon a boy about her age. Okay. He and his father have recently moved back to Georgia from California, and rumors of the suspicious drowning of Andy's mother years earlier have chased them there and back. Kay is fascinated and enamored with Andy, and she doesn't listen when her father tells her to stay away from the Webers. But when Kay's sister goes missing, the mystery of Miss Weber's death and Kay's parents' potential role in it comes to light. Kay and her brothers must navigate the layers of secrets that emerge in the course of the navigation as their family and the world as they know it unravels around them. The Floating Girls is a wonderfully atmospheric Southern novel that will appeal to readers of Where the Crawdads Sing. At once,
I read that. That was really good.
It was. At once wickedly funny and heartbreaking, it is an immersive coming-of-age story narrated by a feisty, smart, yet undeniably vulnerable girl reminiscent of a modern-day Scout Finch. A character who will live in readers' hearts for a long time to come.
This also kind of reminds me, the back of the description reminds me of Green Fried Tomatoes. Have you ever seen that movie, Mindy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've seen it with,
it's
not
like,
Bette Midler. Who's in it? No. Is it Bette Midler? I've seen it, but I don't remember.
It's the one where she goes, I'm going to crash into your car.
I've only seen it like a couple times, but years ago.
And I have better insurance. I don't remember who stars in that film, but that's what it reminds me of. It's all Southern vibes and scenic and coming-of-age stuff. So if anybody wants to check that out, it's available on my Pango. It's called The Floating Girls.
The Floating Girls.
By
Lo Patrick. Sorry. My throat's kind of...
This one's called The Vineyard Crossing.
Kathy Kamari says, aw. Hi, Kathy. Kamani or
Thank
Kamari?
you for joining us
Kamani.
on this Sunday.
I'm blind. Okay, let's see. Okay, hi, Mac. Mac said it's a meme. Harry said, I got floating pan... Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not going to ignore that. Jimbo, can you say hi to the girl on the left? I have a little crush on her, thanks. That girl? Wait, are you left? Well, which left? Specify. Okay, anyways. Okay, next book, A Vineyard Crossing, Gene Stone. Oh, she's a lot of words. Okay. She'll help me with the ones I can't pronounce, because I know a lot of big words.
Looks like kind of a romance, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting that vibe.
Vineyard Crossing, you never read it?
No.
Martha's Vineyard may be picturesque and peaceful, but even there, Happily Ever After has its dark side.
Maybe it's a murder mystery? Something, I don't know. We'll see.
Jimbo said hi.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, we'll specify which girl on the left, because you could be on the left. You're on my left, but we're on.
We might be flipped, so we might be saying hi to you.
Yeah, you might be.
Either way, it's a compliment on Sunday.
Annie Sutton is not only a best-selling mystery author, she's the proprietor of the newly opened Vineyard Inn, recently engaged to local police sergeant John Lyons. Instead of making wedding plans, Annie's fighting with him about his oldest daughter, a troubled teen who has moved home, bringing chaos in her wake. With Annie's beloved brother away on a troublesome journey of his own, Annie needs a friend. She begins to confide in one of the inn's guests, a mysterious stranger named Mary Beth Mullen. Her mix of kindness and vulnerability makes Annie trust her, until Mary Beth shares a secret that leaves Annie torn between family loyalty and a promise she made. Okay. When a handsome, internationally acclaimed journalist checks into the inn, he too unpacks a boatload of trouble for Annie, triggered by a provocative photo covertly snapped and posted on the internet. Intrigued as tensions mount between her and John, Annie decides to eschew, I think that's right, the police and get involved herself, enlisting Mary Beth's help. But Annie is soon questioning whether anyone on the vineyard this season is who they seem, and realizing that any chance of happiness rests in finding out just who her real friends are.
Sounds like a Murder, She Wrote episode.
Girl on your right, my left.
So it's me.
Brown-haired girl, pink-haired girl. Jimbo. Okay, and then Jeremy Hopkins says, "Hey ladies, how's your weekend going?"
I'm doing good. It's really nice outside. We're not in the sun, but we're outside in kind of the breeze a little bit.
I had makeup on, but it's okay. Just let my face breathe.
You don't need makeup.
I need the lipstick, but it's in my car, but we'll get it later.
But I think that sounds like Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. No.
So if anybody wants to check that out, that's on the Pango.
Next book, Crossing Ebenezer Creek. That looks creepy. It feels creepy. No, I'm just kidding.
I love that cover though.
It is kind of cool. By Tonya Bolden.
I think this might be a young adult book because it's so small.
Brown hair girl. Oh, he likes you.
Oh. Hi, thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Okay, she wanted to stay awake, wanted to see what freedom looked like, felt like at midnight. Then, at the cusp of dawn. Okay, freedom. Mariah has barely dared to dream of it her entire life. When General Sherman's march through Georgia during the Civil War. Hold on, let me do that again. When General Sherman's march through Georgia during the Civil War passes the plantation where she is enslaved, her life changes instantly. Joining the march for protection, Mariah leads into the unknown, wondering if she can ever feel safe, if she will ever be able to put the brutalities of slavery behind her. On the march, Mariah meets a young man named Caleb, and a new dream takes root, one of a future with a home of her own and a true love by her side. But hope often comes at a cost. As the treacherous march continues toward the churning waters of Ebenezer's Creek, Mariah sees that the harsh realities of her and her people's lives will always haunt them.
So this is a good historical fiction, maybe for like a middle grade reader, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Is it big print on the inside? I would assume so. Yeah, look at the margins. So maybe a middle grade.
That's good. I like that. I like how it's that.
Yeah.
I like small print. That's me. Cause I don't know.
I like big print too.
Okay, next. Ooh, that feels a neat book.
I think this is another
Norse mythology.
Middle grade.
It's called Norse mythology.
Because look how big the print is.
Neil Gaiman.
Oh, I read another book by him.
Oh, here's the...
It was about a drought or something. It's called Dry. It was really good.
So the name of the book is Neil Gaiman?
No, it's Norse mythology.
Norse Mythology, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm going to read the...
And it has French flaps, you guys. This is
this a French flap?
Yeah.
What the heck's a French flap?
It's just when the cover has that thing.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I'm a dork.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Neil Gaiman, or Gaiman, however you say his name, long inspired by ancient mythology and creating the fantastic realms of his fiction, presents a bravura, I can't say it.
Presents a what?
Bravura, bravura, rendition of the Norse gods and their worlds, from their origin through the upheaval in Ragnarok. Okay, in Norse mythology, Gaiman stays true to the myths in envisioning the major Norse pantheon. Odin, the highest of the high, wise, daring, and cunning. Thor, Odin's son, incredibly strong, yet not the wisest of gods. And Loki, son of a giant, blood brother to Odin, and a trickster and unsurpassable manipulator. Gaiman, we'll call him Gaiman, fashions these primeval stories into a novelistic arc that begins with the genesis of the legendary 9 worlds and delves into the exploits of deities, dwarfs, and giants. Through Gaiman's...
This reminds me of a show on Netflix.
It's
Amazon.
not Thor? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Thor and...
Through Gaiman's deft and witty prose, these gods emerge with their fiercely competitive natures, their susceptibility to being duped and to be duping others, and their tendency to let passion ignite their actions, making these long ago myths breathe pungent life again. Boy, I need to learn some more new words. I don't know all the words in the world.
That reminds me of Percy Jackson. So if you have a kid that's really into Percy Jackson, maybe try that book.
What does GTG mean?
Gotta go.
Oh, God. Oh, he said, Jimbo said, damn, GTG, but thanks for the enjoyable live stream. 2 great, beautiful ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good Sunday. Thank you for watching.
Naked.
This looks like a... I'm just gonna say like a it's a little beat up, but it looks like a literary fiction book to me.
All right, I'm gonna read it back. I think I'll be okay on this one. I don't think there's any big words. Okay, welcome to the hilarious, strange, shrimp.
Allegory.
No, Elegiac. Elegic. Hold on.
I don't know what that word is.
That's okay. Hold on. Welcome to the hilarious, strange, elegant, outrageous, whatever it says, world of David Sedaris. In Naked, Sedaris turns the current mania for the memoir on its proverbial ear. Oh my God. Mining the exceedingly rich terrain of his life, his family, and his unique worldview. A sensibility at once take no prisoner, sharp and deeply charitable. Okay, a tart-tongued mother does dead-on imitations of her young son's nervous tics, to the great amusement of his teachers.
Well, that's not nice.
A stint of Karashayan wandering is undertaken, of course. With a quadriplegic companion, a family gathers for a wedding in the face of imminent death. Through it all is Sedaris' unmistakable voice, without doubt one of the freshest in American writing.
Well, that sounds like something that would be on like PBS or Masterpiece Theater or something. I don't really think it'd be anything that sounds too interesting to me, but I'm sure that there's lovers of literary fiction that might enjoy that book.
Next, last but not least.
And this is another piece of historical
Please be
fiction.
easy to read.
Oh, and it's a Barnes and Noble exclusive, you
This
guys.
Tenderland.
Oh, I know what this is about. This is kind of sad.
Okay, I'm gonna read the inside.
Oh, it's signed, guys. Look.
What?
It's signed on the other page. You can see it.
Oh, is it?
That's so cool.
But is it just photocopied or they actually signed this book?
They actually signed it, I think.
I don't know. What it is? Okay, let me read it. It's called The Tenderland. In the summer of 1932, on the banks of Minnesota's Gillette River, the Lincoln Indian Training School is a pitiless place where Native American children forcibly separated from their parents are sent to be educated. It is also home to Odie O'Bannon, a lively orphan boy whose exploits constantly earn him the superintendent's wrath. Odie and his brother Albert are the only white faces among the hundreds of Native American children at the school. After committing a terrible crime, Odie and Albert are forced to flee for their lives along with their best friend Moses. No, just Mose. M-O-S-E. Mose? We'll call him Mose.
Mm-hmm.
A mute young man of S-I-O-U-X? Heritage. I said need help reading. Out of pity, they also...
I think it's a tribe.
How do you say it?
Indian name. I don't know.
Hey Siri, how do you pronounce S-I-O-U-X? I don't want to watch a YouTube video to pronounce it. Look in the dictionary. Okay. Okay. Let me see how you pronounce it. Let's see. Sioux. Oh, Sioux. Sioux heritage. Out of pity, they also take with them a broken-hearted little girl named Emmy. Together, they steal away in a canoe, heading for the mighty Mississippi in search of a place to call home. Over the course of one unforgettable summer, these 4 orphan vagabonds,
which means
there,
lost people,
vagabonds, journey into the unknown, crossing paths with each other are adrift. From struggling, farming, and traveling faith healers to displaced families and lost souls of all kinds. With the feel of a modern classic, this Tenderland is an enthralling, big-hearted epic that shows how the magnificent American landscape connects us all, haunts our dreams, and makes us whole. Oh, poor little foreign little mute boy, little Odie.
Well, if you like historical fiction, that might be the copy for you. Again, everything in this video is available on my Pango, which is a used book website. And what's the sale again, Mindy? Just
if you spend $10 or more, you get $6 off, and if you spend $20 or more, you get free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sale, guys.
All right, so we'll see you in the next video. Remember, you are enough.
Like and subscribe.